Hello, my people. Are you ready to get angry? Hello, I'm Jessie Paege. Subscribe and welcome to my new series called Rants with Jessie, because I didn't really have time to think of a better name, but at least it gets to the point. Hello, ranties. The first time I heard this statement was actually when I was dating someone. I was set up with someone before they met me in person. They knew I had blue hair at the time. They showed their friend a photo of myself and their friend said, "Colored hair? Daddy issues." Hello everyone and welcome back to Daddy Issues. Today I will be dyeing my hair purple because that obviously represents all of my trauma. Smells like a traumatic family life. Today, I decided to go into depth. Why do people believe that? And not to mention what type of people believe that. I found some very interesting articles. So let's do this. And I want to make a disclaimer, I'm on your side, y'all. If you're new, I've kind of had every hair color ever. And yes, my glasses are non-prescription, but the under eye circles are just a little intense today. I asked for a lot of your opinions on Instagram, so be sure to follow at Jessie Paege and let's get started. I look tiny. Just like the of the men that feel the need to say these things. All right, after I got this comment, I decided to see, is this true? Do a lot of people actually believe this? You see, I lived in a bubble. So I decided to go more into depth about this whole topic, and I found this article. And it is partially satire, but it is partially satire to annoy women with colored hair. Are you ready? 5 reasons why you should never date a girl with dyed hair. Let's listen to this. Their attention s'mores. I love s'mores. We had a wholesome Jessie Paege. Nothing says look at me more effectively than flowing purple locks. These girls know they're cheaply drawing attention to themselves and revel in every drop, whether it's compliment from a limp-wristed orbiter or disgust from a man of value who spurns their troll doll aesthetic. Thank you for referring to me as a troll doll, which has happened to me before. They're impulsive. Watch out. You never know when I may strike. Nobody sits down to the desk, opens up a couple Microsoft Excel spreadsheets, takes a sip of their Americano, and decides to turn their hair neon green. You know, I have a friend with neon green hair. Her name's Dre, and she's actually one of the most hardworking people I know. And I have no doubt in my mind that if she wanted to pursue a career with Americanos and Microsoft Excel sheets, she would. But she's cooler than that. Love you, Dre. They're ugly. Always a valid statement. If you want to hate on someone, just tell them they're ugly. Because obviously I'm only valid as a woman in the world if I'm pretty. And you know, before I dye my hair next time, I should think, this article told me I'll be ugly. Therefore, I should not dye my hair because this is the type of person I would want to date, right? Humans have hardwired attraction preferences for the physical appearance of their mates. In the same way, we are uncontrollably disgusted. Okay, this is now getting fat phobic. Wonderful. Again, clearly someone I would want to date. And then we have an ad for Viagra. Sorry. Okay, they're useless. My hair is blonde right now, but if I were to go dye my hair purple in this bathroom, which I did the other day, the second I dyed it, I realized I'm useless in this world. Nothing I did mattered. Suddenly, I tried to brush my teeth, but nothing was done as effectively because my hair was colored. I have Lord Hannah Montana here to back me up. And yes, she is Lord Hannah Montana. We don't just call her Hannah Montana, Lord. Anyways, how many investment bankers, entrepreneurs, engineers, and physicians do you know look like blank in the above photo? 0. People with colored hair are useless. Billie Eilish? I don't know of her, but if she has colored hair, she's useless and is not a multi-Grammy winning artist purely because she has colored hair. The fact is, because you know, very valid article, girls with unnaturally dyed hair are overwhelmingly more likely to be leeches on society with unpaid student loans, credit card debt, and beep children. I don't mean robot children. I mean like I wanted to beep it out. I laugh so much at my own jokes. They're also more likely to be found slinging lattes. I thought you said we don't like Americanos. Do we like coffee or not? Come on, you're contradicting yourself. To be slinging lattes. Gotcha, they work at the coffee store. Your local hipster coffee dive. Posing as starving artists on welfare. This is getting a little too intense. The second you dye your hair a color, you're useless because it means you automatically have a different job. And also they're stating that working at a coffee store means you're useless in the world. 100%. Or if you have a dream to be an artist, you're useless. And also, the second you have unpaid student loans, you should dye your hair because that's what that means. There's lots of symbolism with my purple hair, not just I like the color purple and like the way I look. Thank you for teaching me so much. They're degenerate degenerate leftists, oh my god, enjoy being called a ciscentric homophobic dude bro. Okay, wonderful. God forbid people with colored hair might be more open to, I don't know, actually accepting people for who they are. And obviously the color of your hair reflects your political views, 100%. If you are a high value man, you will do the part to leave them rotting in the dustbin of the beep marketplace. Well, let's discuss, right? You see, I read this article this morning and I couldn't help but also read some of the comments on it. So the comments are what lead me to think this is satire, but even though it's satire, it's still making fun of people with colored hair. I don't think you're ready for this. Some of these comments. What's comedy though is that they'll come at us with, oh my god, you must have a small banana. And we can simply say back, well, you do have hair like a bag of Skittles. By the way, I had that. It was a great look for me. So we know you're ugly without having to use wild conjecture. Oh my god. We know you're ugly just because you have hair that looks like a bag of Skittles. Someone that commented back got way more likes, by the way. This guy only got 7 likes. And then this person, Moose Master, I knew Moose Master would come to the rescue, goes, I don't know, you can dye hair back, but you can't fix a little banana man, LOL. Moose Master, hell yeah. Suddenly, I'm a huge fan of Mooses. Piercings, tattoos, dyed hair supports same-sex marriage or legalization of drugs. Wow, this is all escalating very quickly for colored hair. These are comments, by the way, which equals F and Chuck material. Yeah, one night stand only. You see, my job is to objectify women immediately when I see their hair color. You wanna know what makes me decide if I wanna have a one night stand? If she's colored hair or not, because then she's not wifey material. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Elon Musk is dating Grimes, who has had blue hair. No, not at all. Now it's kind of gotten to a point where I can't tell when people are joking or not, because this is the comment section. And I can't tell if some people know if it's satire, if it truly is satire, regardless, there has to be one person in this that genuinely takes this seriously, and that's messed up. Oh my god. Even if it is a joke, is it a good one? You know, I don't think so, because I'm getting the impression that some people are believing that this is a way they should think. And it is satire in the way of, haha, let's piss off colored hair people by writing about what they probably think we think of them. That's the vibe I'm getting. Anyways, I just think it's so interesting that we are going from colored hair to same-sex marriage to legalization of drugs. Like, what? How are they relative? I don't know. I know I am the pinnacle of what these people would make fun of, for sure. I mean, I've got Harry Styles in the back, my glasses aren't prescription, I'm wearing a button-up shirt for the men's section, I have lots of bright colors, and I'm 21 years old, and I'm a part of the LGBTQ+ community, so I'm basically their target. Hi, I'm Jessie. If you are going to dye your hair, you need to be ready to join the cult. We all believe the same things and do the same things, and we need to step away from society because we are dangerous. Join my cult today. It got me thinking back to that phrase, girls with colored hair have daddy issues, and I just couldn't stop thinking about how interesting it is that some people actually will assume something so personal related to your hair color. Someone made a good point. What the F does same-sex marriage have to do with anything? LOL. Exactly! Hey dad, we didn't really have the best growing up together, so I decided to be the daddy in my own life. And that is 100% why I believe that same-sex marriage should be legalized. There's no other reason besides that I'm missing daddy in my life. A person's dyed hair has nothing to do with their personality, just their standards of beauty, says Harley Quinn. There you go. And then someone else goes, a woman who thinks same-sex marriage is alright does not understand that marriage is a lifetime commitment, regardless of love, sex, and attraction. She already has commitment issues and cannot be trusted. Don't trust me, guys. I think same-sex marriage is alright, which basically means you shouldn't trust me. I shouldn't be allowed to leave the house. I shouldn't be allowed to do anything. I'm dangerous. That had 4 likes and 33 dislikes. The way I said that was funny, sorry. The fact that she dedicated herself to true equality intimidates you. Why? We should pretend to like them and dump them. Some people are really backfiring at this guy. Now people are talking about butt hair. It's just getting out of control. Due to the genuine fights in the comments, I have a feeling that some people are taking this seriously. So I am going to criticize this and be like, literally, what the hell? All right, let's get off of this. You can tell everything about a person from their hair color. And if someone has colored hair and subscribes to Jessie Paege, which they should do, I mean, they shouldn't do. Not like I'm subscribed. How would I know about that channel? Stay away. That had me thinking, how much do people actually value hair color? And then I decided to take it beyond just having colored hair. How much do we value hair color at all? And I can even be considered, I guess, a partaker in this, but there are crazy stigmas and associations with hair colors. I thought this was interesting. I saw a very big publishing company. There was an article that said, is your hair color keeping you from Mr. Right? Frustrated with the dating scene, blah, 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 swaps hair colors to see if they can attract a certain type of person. Which my hope is that, you know, the moral of the story is you shouldn't change your hair color, because if the person's really Mr. Right, Mrs. Right, I don't think they're gonna care. So the article actually takes this pretty seriously, but in some ways they also don't, which I actually appreciate. This woman asks, what do you think of my new hair? And he goes, it's nice. I don't know that it makes a difference though. I would have been into you no matter what. Oh, wow. How we all should be treated. Isn't it kind of messed up that it's hard to believe people act like this? Yeah. Oh, hey, we've been dating for about 3 years and I want to dye my hair blue. Oh. You think that suddenly I'll be useless in society? Suddenly I'm just a one-night stand to you. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll have to keep my hair color. Here's an interesting one. A man sparked outrage after claiming women who dye their hair colors are toxic and lethal. Wait, it gets so much better. By the way, he specifically mentions rainbow hair. That's a sore spot for me because I've been there. You can guarantee she'll have a therapist and multiple psychiatric drug prescriptions. See Harley Quinn as an example. Yep, let's use a fictional character. Cool. I mean, I wish Harley Quinn was real, but still. When a seemingly stable female suddenly dyes her hair crazy colors, she's grappling with some immense inner turmoil and upheaval. The crazy is taken over. Ah! The second I dye my hair, this guy sees me in public. The crazy is taken over. If I ever see this guy in public, I literally will dye my hair before I see him and I will be like, the crazy is taken over. All right. I'm gonna get poisoned. My weak masculinity can't take that she is blue hair. I'll be poisoned. Wait, listen to this. Stay away, young kings. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's funny. Young king. What is his audience? Basically, he goes on describing that having colored hair is similar to being a poisonous animal. He's bringing science into this. Animals like poison arrow frogs, venomous snakes, they have bright colors and it lets other animals know how to stay away from messing with them. So that's why. Today, we have caught a wild, poisonous, blue-haired girl. Be warned, if you get too close to this thing, it might try to tell you its political beliefs, because the political beliefs of the animal are specified specifically by the color of their hair. And you can tell by my statements that I am in fact a creature with weak masculinity. Boom! Let's compare human beings with colored hair to frogs. Perfect. There we go. The point has been made. When you see a woman with red, blue, green, purple, rainbow hair, let's insert some photos of Jessie Paege with those. It's a sign of mental illness and derangement. Now, I have made quite a few TikToks saying that I have dyed my hair post-mental breakdown, but I wouldn't say it was necessarily a mental breakdown. For me, it's more of like if I'm reinventing myself, I kind of like to go for something new. Sometimes it is helpful to not see what I used to look like, I guess. For me, I'm very visual, and sometimes it is helpful to dissociate from old memories. A way I do that sometimes is dyeing my hair, which I think is perfectly acceptable. And a lot of people do things like this, whether it's them dyeing their hair, or moving, or switching schools, or cutting out a toxic friend, getting new friends, or even a breakup. I mean, obviously I'm comparing things that are very different, but they can have some of the same power to the punch. Basically, I need to start fresh in my life, and sometimes when I'm just going through things, for example, going through a breakup, because that person can be a big part of your routine and your life, and also can really be a big part of your support system. I guess I do have to switch things around in my life, and sometimes, you know, to kind of forget the old a little more and focus on the new, I like to have a new hair color to switch it up. Some people prefer that, some people don't. But anyways, I would not say that in that particular case, my thought process is I want to be like a frog and show off my colors to let all the other animals, not humans, animals, know to stay away. Sorry. Anyways, this really cool girl responds and she goes, I personally enjoy any hair color. It's been so far, but special shout out to when it was man-hater blue and I have mental disease pink. Hope you kings, because he calls his audience young kings, avoid my red and find a quality woman. Okay, I like this chick, she's funny. I'm gonna follow her. Someone goes, it's just a color. I've basically recovered from rainbow hairitis and lived to tell the tale. Guys, I have a confession. When I dyed my hair rainbow at the ends, it wasn't, you know, because I just like the colors, because it was around Pride Month and I wanted to be celebratory. Definitely not. It was clearly done with the purpose of letting you all know about my mental health and to attract away the young kings that are undeserving of me. Anyways, so I've read a lot about this topic now and my conclusion hasn't really changed, because any person that has tried to convince me that my hair color defines how presentable I am to be in a relationship has not convinced me at all. In fact, I am more convinced that I'm right. I'm sorry that I don't agree with you that when I have colored hair, I am a poisonous animal. I am so sorry. I truly apologize. And as I said, I am completely the type of person that these people would love to make fun of, because every colored haired person has to be a part of the LGBTQ+ community, right? And I do fit a lot of their stereotypes, but there are a lot of people that do not. And I actually have a pretty good relationship with my dad. He's great. Today's his birthday and we're going to celebrate and eat dinner together, and we watch movies together every night, and honestly, we just have a good relationship. I just don't understand this whole statement at all. I also know a lot of other people with colored hair. In fact, I've seen kids come to my meet and greets with their fathers being very supportive and thanking me for being a good role model to their kids, and the kids have colored hair. Boom! Wow, incredible, right? Just imagine hair color not reflecting any sort of childhood trauma. And there can be people that have colored hair with childhood trauma or bad relationships with their fathers or mothers, and there can also be people without colored hair that have that as well. It is the most invalid point. And also, this doesn't relate for me, but you know, what if I did have a bad relationship with my father? Would that make me undateable? Am I really gonna wanna date someone that doesn't wanna date me for something I most likely can't control? Anyways, all these people are unattractive as hell to me, and Harry Styles wouldn't do this. I'm sorry. That's why I had to have him. This is just a playlist. Lord Hannah Montana just showed up. I'm undeserving of even asking her to be here. But anyways, I hope this made somebody feel a little more valid within who they are. And just know I am on your side, and if anyone tells you anything ignorant like this, there are a lot of other people that are on your side. It's actually insane to me that we live in a world where some people think this is logical, and I'm sure there are even girls that think this is logical. I know everything I found that portrayed this mindset stemmed from men, especially because the whole idea kind of came up from the stereotypical guy meets girl with daddy issues and colored hair stigma. But at the same time, there can be women that see other women and are immediately assuming some things about their personality. Hello, my name is Nancy, and I think that other women that dye their hair are indeed poisonous in society. My hair is blonde, therefore I am dateable. There's no other reason that would make me dateable or not dateable. My hair is blonde, so I am dateable. I'm dateable. I'm not dying inside, I'm dateable. People with colored hair are horrible. I don't subscribe to Jessie Paege. What? You didn't mention Jessie Paege and you're wondering why I brought her up? You did. I mean, maybe it's just because I genuinely believe in this stuff, but I think it's like just being a good human being to believe in same-sex marriage. Just saying. I don't think that's something that we should be hating on people for agreeing with. I found a weird community, but I'm not very surprised that they exist. I'm a poisonous animal that should never be dated, and because of that, I'm going to dye my hair just like a frog has color to let everybody know that they should stay away from me. Okay, but on the real, not sponsored, but Overtone's great. Love you, bitches. Oh, whoa, I'm zoomed in. Oh, I'm zooming in more. Anyways, I have a few requests. I have some music out that I worked really hard on, and I'm trying to get Phantom to 500,000 views. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever done. If you could all click it, the link will be in the description, or just look up Phantom Jessie Paege, that'd be great. And if you stream it on Spotify, that helps support a young artist as well. Well, according to those articles, you know, a starving artist that is useless because of that. So, I'm useless. Honestly, I think so much of my content kind of revolves around disproving people like that. I want to do that for all of you, basically. I'm here for you. Anyways, I'm gonna feature your pages on the screen as well as your posts. I love you so much. Follow me on Instagram for clear skin. And give this a like if you liked everything I said, and also feel free to share this with a friend. That also really supports me and this channel because I'm a starving artist that's useless, okay? Bye.